Hey guys, welcome to Codecast. So today we are going to learn in this video how to make text object. So for that, first we will use a frame. Just change your frame name to whatever is that you are doing or making or designing for that purpose. So after that, there are two ways to select a text tool. First is you just select the text tool right from the toolbar by clicking on the T symbol, or the second option is that you just press the T on your keyboard. So I just press T on my keyboard and you see the your mouse cursor has changed to a plus icon, and now you can either create any length, any above a text box of any height or width that you want, and fill it with your content. So this is some random text content. Just copy and paste it several times. So just as you fill the box. Okay, so now that I have filled the box, if I use more text, then I have created the box for it will overflow, as you can see. So there is a solution for that which we should later definitely talk about. But for that, let's just Control C and just use enough text that it's necessary for this tutorial for now. So now that I have make the text box, put it in a frame, and then fill it with some random content. I want to tell you first one more thing that there is one more way to fill the content. It is through a plugin, which is Lorem Ipsum itself. Yeah, that's the name of the plugin, Lorem Ipsum. We just find the community section of the Figma. Now there are two options in Lorem Ipsum Figma. It's called like how many sentences do you want to generate? It will generate 5 sentences, or you can change the number from here. You can generate 4 sentences, 3 sentences, or like however many sentences you want. Or you can just click on auto generate. What auto generate will do is that I've just clicked on auto generate. It will create enough text according to the text box that you have created. So that's what it will do. So now you can see that instead of our previous text, we have now some lorem ipsum text. So the next thing that I would like to tell you is that we can now change the alignment of the text. So currently, by default, whenever you place text, it is left aligned most of the times. If you haven't done some changes on it yourself on the default settings of it, so it will be left by default. You can make it as a center. You can align it to the right, or you can just keep it to the left. So these three things we have already covered. That was pretty easy, I would say. Now, the next thing I would like to tell you is that you can change the font of the text that is in your text box. Currently, by default, it is Enter. You can change it to Irish Clover. You see, all of your content font has been changed, or you can just go for Roboto, or if you are not as modern as today's scientific generation, you can go for Times New Roman, of course. Like why not? Or if you're just too historical, then you can just delve deep into it and then go to the history of the country state that you want to symbolize to your type, and then just see which type is they used to use at that particular moment of time. So that will give you a feeling of that particular time. So there are many ways of that. So this is we have already changed the font family of it, and now we will be changing the font size of it. So currently, as you see, our font size is 12 pixel. So remember, these sizes, be it 12, 13, 14, they are always in pixels. So we will give it a 16 pixel, which is a normal text size that is used for the websites on the desktop. So we'll just press enter, and you see it's now 16 pixels. So you can also click on the arrow button on the right side and then choose from the some of the pre-made redefined font sizes from Figma. The Figma provides itself. So we'll keep it at 16 pixels, and then after that, you can choose if we have a few options in Times New Roman as well. So we have a regular font, we have a bold font, we have an italic font, and we have a bold italic font. So currently by default we are at regular. We will be choosing bold just to show. So you see, it's a bold. Now one thing, if you have a keen eye, you will also be noticing that we now have some disturbance here. So the text is overflowing the box that we first initialized for. That's because we increased our font size as well, and then we increased uh, we changed our regular font to bold font as well. So how do you do that? How do you fix it? You just click on this button, auto height, and it will automatically the height of the text will automatically adjust according to the content. So that is what it will do. If you choose this option, which is auto width, it will the whole of the content will be in one line only. So better seen than told. So that's what it will do. You see, like it shows the whole of the content. Now you won't be able to see the content because the frame is cutting it out. It's not showing. It's a it's a clip content by default. So if I uncheck this, you see all of the content is showing in one line. It's not getting in the line. So I've just do a control C to get back to our position. So now we know how to change font sizes, how to change font families, how to align text, and what if you run into issues with height or width. So that's what these are the options we use. And this is for the fixed size. So fixed size is as we chose our fixed size, so this remains on that. Now the next thing I'll be telling you is that how to change the line height. So this option is for the line height. I hope all of you know the line height. It's not a typography course, so I'm assuming that every one of us knows what line height is. But we'll definitely be diving into our advanced course, as I always make that excuse. So our font size is 16. I think we will be following a golden ratio, so we will multiply our 16 font size to 1.6. 16 into 1.6, it will be around 24, I guess. So we will just round up to 24. So we will keep a line at 24, and now every one of you will know what to do about this. We'll just click on the auto height option. So yeah, there we fit it. See how easy was that? So the next thing, this is for the letter spacing. So you can define letter spacing in two ways. You can define it percentages, or you can define it in pixels. 3 pixels, 4 pixels, 5 pixels. Yeah, these are the various options for that. Currently, we will keep it at 0 pixels because we don't need it currently, and neither it's looking that good. So the next option is for the paragraph spacing. So what is paragraph spacing? That's interesting. You'll be thinking, but I am assuming it's like before that you already know what is paragraph spacing. So now you see we have created another paragraph. So we will just increase the height of our frame so we can see both our paragraphs at once. And of course, we will choose the auto height option. And now you see there is some spacing between paragraphs. So this is a paragraph spacing. So currently, our spacing was a default spacing that the Figma uses. Now if you want to increase the spacing even more, then you can use this option. You can increase it by 10 pixels, by 20 pixels, by 30 pixels. So yeah, that's what it will do. It changes the uh, paragraph spacing between two paragraphs. So the next thing I'll be telling you is that the video is finished now. So all the other concepts will come in the advanced ones. So we'll be talking about that. Um, Anyways, I just changed my decision. So we will definitely be learning about it. So alignment, as I've already told you, that this is for the text left line alignment. This is for the center line. This is for the right line, and this is for the justify alignment. So if you do not know justify line, that's your basic everyday. newspaper articles, if you see, it is not left line, it is not center line, it is not right line, it is always justified. So I would definitely like you to look at your daily newspaper and see how their text is aligned. That's justified alignment. It doesn't start from left, it doesn't start from right, it takes a full uh, space of the that is allotted to it, except the last line. So a paragraph spacing, you see, we have already given it a 30 pixel paragraph spacing. You can change it from here also. And now, if you want to underline all the text, you can choose the U option. This small hyphen in the middle, it means none, as you can see in the tooltip. It means there is no special styling. This is for underline styling, and this is for strike through styling. Now, one more trick I would like to definitely tell you is that you can just give specific words or phrases in your paragraphs a specific styling. For example, if you select this and you just want to give these three words an underline, you can just select that and then underline it. Or if you just want to give these two words a strike through styling, you can do it like this. So you can also do like this. But if you select just the frame, it will give styling to whole of the text content like this. See. That's what I was talking about. So other than that, okay, this is for list styling and number list, which we will covering in the next video. And the other thing is you can change the case of the either for the whole text content or just for the particular one. For example, if you just want to give these particular words all capitals, uppercase. If you want to make them uppercase, you do it like this. If you want to make them lowercase, you do it like this. If you want to make capitalized, which means only the first letter of every word is capitalized, that's a title case for you. And these are small caps. If you want to make them small caps, now there is a difference between small caps and for small caps. Small caps is that the font family comes with it, like they are professionally made. Like small size, which means they look really good when you give them small caps, which means they are made. The small caps are designed in such a way that they still resemble the original font, but the force caps are not necessarily. They won't necessarily, you know, look that good in the design. It's something that that your browser or laptop, like not laptop. I mean, what the hell, man? Like that your browser definitely. Oh man, I sometimes become mad. Seriously, guys, love you by the way. Anyways, so for small caps is like your browser like forcefully give you for small caps. It doesn't care if it looks good. Doesn't care if it looks bad. If it doesn't care even if it looks excellent, it's not looking for any praise either way. So yeah, that's the difference. Okay, so paragraph indent. That's interesting. So the paragraph indent is just give some indent on the paragraph. For example, you see, the more size I increase, the more indentation it gives to the first line of the paragraph from where the paragraph starts. So that's what it does. If you just want to give it some styling like that, so you give it a paragraph indenting. So thank you guys, and thank you really for sticking from for such an video full of full of mistakes and anyways guys, love you like really so much, trust me. I'm just a new YouTuber, so yeah. Anyways, so thank you guys, thank you so much. Like, share and subscribe, and stick to my videos. And our next video, just to give you a hint, it will be about uh, ordered list and unordered list. So thank you guys, thank you so much.